Are you buried under the weight of an IVA and dreaming of an early exit? Well, here's some good news for you. Did you know that in the UK, many people could legally write off some of their debt? A full and final IVA settlement could be your ticket out of the debt. And I'll explain how that's possible. An individual voluntary arrangement, or IVA, is a popular debt solution in the UK. With an IVA, you can make manageable monthly payments towards your debts, and after 5 years, any remaining debt's written off. But what if you could end this agreement earlier and still wipe out your debts? Well, that's where the concept of an IVA full and final settlement comes in. Imagine, instead of chipping away your debt every month, you make one big payment and just clear your slate. That's a full and final IVA settlement for you. If you stumble upon a large sum of money, perhaps through an inheritance, a lottery win, or even some equity, you can use this to make a one-time payment and end your IVA early. Full and final IVA settlements are usually considered by those with a low monthly income but suddenly find themselves with a large lump sum. Rather than stretching out small payments over years, they can clear their debt at once, and this offer can be made either during the initial IVA proposal or at any point during the IVA. But before you leap into this decision, make sure to consult a debt management company or professional to ensure that it's definitely the right step for you. The process starts by checking with your debt management company if the lump sum that you've got is enough to settle your IVA. If they greenlight it, a proposal's made for your creditors. From there, your creditors will decide whether the lump sum is worth more than they could potentially recover from making you bankrupt. Once they agree, you'll receive a full and final settlement letter as proof of your debt settlement. Remember, your IVA will stay on your credit report for 6 years from the date it was announced, so clearing your IVA with a full and final settlement doesn't make it vanish from your credit report overnight. The benefits of a full and final settlement are pretty clear. You'll be debt-free and ready for a fresh start. However, the downside is coming up with a huge amount of money to clear all your debt at once, especially if you owe multiple creditors. And sometimes they might demand the entire debt amount as settlement, which is why professional advice is crucial before you make any decisions. Your IVA settlement's done by proposing an amount to your creditors. If they accept it, the only additional cost will be the fees of the insolvency practitioner handling your case. So how can you gather the finances for this settlement? You could use personal finance if a windfall comes your way, or you could consider selling some assets like a car or a property. If those aren't feasible, you can also explore third-party finance options like crowdfunding or charity funding, providing that you've got a valid and compelling reason for assistance. If you haven't taken an IVA out and you're in the process of looking into it, I'll leave you a short form below this video. It'll ask you a few questions like how much debt do you owe and how many people do you owe? And then at the end of that form, it'll connect you to a company that I've partnered with who can help explain all of your options. They can also tell you about other debt solutions that may be available to you and your unique circumstances. Click the link below and let me know how you get on.